Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Lydia and today's video is going to be talking about my cravings during this pregnancy, and also I'm going to be sharing with you what I can eat and drink, as well as what I can't eat and drink. Well, what I can't eat and what I can't drink. So eat and drink, yeah. So yeah, I also wrote the list down somewhere. So I've got my laptop, obviously. So as I write down the information, I won't be able to remember the whole thing. So yeah. Whew. Oh my gosh. I'm like really exhausted right now. Just came back from work and yeah, work was actually a bit longer. Anyway, so my cravings. So probably like during my first trimester and my second trimester, I was craving, like, not constantly, but I was wanting like hot chips, like once every, I don't know, once every few days maybe, or sometimes 2 days in a row or 3 days in a row, and sometimes miss a few days. Yeah, so yeah, it's weird. I was craving like hot chips, like specifically from, like, you know, like the thick chips like they have in Hungry Jack's, what's the other shop? KFC. Yeah. Not Macca's, because Macca's have the thin chips, right? Yes, I was craving it, and also with the hot chips, sometimes I specifically want the chips from Hungry Jack's because I crave for the spicy sauce, so I always have that with the hot chips, and it's just what I crave for, which is super weird. And yeah, I also know that, like, there was a time where I was wanting Hungry Jack's, like this meal from Hungry Jack's, like literally for, I think, for a few days straight. I don't remember how many days it was, but I was having it for, yeah, a few days straight after work, because I've cut down my hours from full day to half days now. And yeah, so I was like really wanting to have the meal from Hungry Jack's, like literally every time I finish work. So it was just pretty crazy. Yeah, no, but then at the same time it's like, oh, I can't just not have it, because, you know, it's a pregnancy craving, and when you're craving for something while you're pregnant, you gotta have it. So even if you like think of having something else, your pregnancy taste buds will not accept it, or just will not enjoy whatever you're having if you prefer to choose another option. So that's the thing about being pregnant. So yeah, there was one time, I don't remember when, but a few months ago, there was one time I was actually wanting pancakes. I know, so random, but I was really wanting pancakes. The funny thing is, I wasn't thinking about pancakes like the day before, like, or even the night before, but like literally the morning that I woke up, I was just like randomly wanting pancakes for breakfast, which is so random. And then yeah, so I had to go to like the restaurant where they sell pancakes, and then I had to have like literally pancakes for breakfast. So, and this was like before 9 a.m. so yeah, I mean, I also woke up like pretty early as well. So yeah, it was so random. Like, I was wanting like specifically pancakes for breakfast, even though I had like literally ingredients in my kitchen. Like, I could have made cereal for breakfast or have bread and butter or whatever, but my taste buds, I just really wanted to have pancakes for breakfast, and I did. But yeah, so those are my cravings back then. And there was also a time where I was actually craving for Macca's, which is so random, for breakfast. And this was not only that, so this time when I had Macca's for breakfast, it was only one time. And this was also really kind of annoying, because this specific time when I wanted Macca's for breakfast, I had work that day. So, and again, the cravings just came, I think, on the day again when I woke up. And again, I also had ingredients at home that I could have made for breakfast before I went to work. But the day that I was craving for pancakes for breakfast, luckily that day I had my day off, so I was on my day off. So this was like, I don't remember if that was during it was probably during my second trimester. Yeah, so that was what I was craving for back then. Yeah, so that's what I can remember from cravings. So these are like food. So for about drinks, I don't really crave specifically for what type of drink, but for cravings it's more just like something sweet to drink. I did drink like Coke, like the normal Coke, not Coke Zero or Diet Coke. It's just Coke in general. And I think I was able to drink like something fresh, like orange juice. So anything sweet basically. Yeah, because like there are times where like I have ingredients at home to make like something to drink, like say for example hot cup of Milo, and yeah, I would drink that. Otherwise I would have like, what would I have? Water. I would have ice cold water, and yeah, it's just crazy. And sometimes like even though I have like a specific drink available at home and I don't need to like get takeaway, like my cravings, I need to have it, like I need to go and buy it from like the service station, but mostly I would get the drinks from like Coles. Yeah, it's the cravings are more like a sweet tooth taste. So yeah, so that's what I can remember from like my cravings. So yeah, okay, so those are my cravings. So let's move on to what I can and what I can eat and drink. So with pregnancy in general, with every pregnant woman, what we can eat is hard cheese. If you don't know what they are, I guess I could kind of put it on the screen, but I'll just tell you right now verbally, is that hard cheese is like, it's, in other words, hard cheese has to be, in other words, it's pasteurized cheese. I think that's how you pronounce the word, the P word, P-A-S-T-E-U-R-I-S-E-D. So yeah, there has to be pasteurized cheese. Can't even pronounce it properly, but yeah, hard cheese. So yeah, when you learn more about cheese, yeah, you learn more about it, I guess, when you're pregnant, because there's different types of cheese. There's one that's hard cheese and there's one that's soft cheese. So the one that's soft cheese, I'll get back to talking about that later, because that'll be the next section of talking about what I can and can't eat and drink. So that's one. So I can eat hard cheese, but like, even though like there's a specific cheese that pregnant women can eat, but like, yeah, like I said, it's kind of like, it's like I'm on a diet for 9 months, like seriously. But yeah, so what else? So okay, so during my first and second trimester, I was not able to drink tap water, or like, you know, Mount Franklin water bottle, or even spring water bottle, you know, the one you buy from supermarkets and everything. So my taste buds like would be fine with tasting the water, but when it goes down my, you know, my, what do you call it, I don't know what you call it, but when it goes down my throat, but when it goes down to my stomach, like, you know, the processing of whatever you eat or drink, it just ends up not having a great feeling in my stomach. Like when I drink it, when I drink tap water or this other water that I mentioned, it won't make my stomach upset. It just makes my stomach not feel too great. Like, it doesn't give me diarrhea or like an upset stomach or whatever. It's not a great feeling. So that was the downside of during my first trimester and second trimester, is that I was not able to drink any of those water. And then from then I was just trying to figure like, what water would I be able to, you know, basically drink and digest, you know, just randomly. So that for some reason one day I ended up buying Fiji water bottle, like it was actually a water bottle, like Fiji water bottle. I just randomly bought it, and I thought that I wouldn't be able to drink it. And then I actually drank, I think I drank like a glass of Fiji water. It was actually in the water bottle, but I poured it into a glass. I poured it into a cup. And then I realized like, oh, actually my stomach actually accepts this Fiji water. So then from then on, oh my gosh, it was so annoying having to like constantly go into the supermarket and buying this Fiji water bottle. And only that, this Fiji water bottle specifically, they only sell it in Coles. They don't have it in Woolworths. So like every time I would always have to like kind of like remember, okay, how many water bottles do I have here at home, and then I would just constantly like fill it up. So I've been drinking that for literally 2 trimesters, so my first trimester and second trimester. But now, because I'm in my 3rd trimester, I'm able to drink tap water again, and spring water or whatever water there is available. So yeah, I guess that's kind of what I can drink now. So yeah, I can drink tap water whatsoever. So yeah, and also in regards to like liquids, like I mean, relating to like something to drink, pregnant women can drink caffeine, but to a limit of one cup per day. However, for me, I kind of stopped drinking tea and coffee all in one go. Yeah, like all in one go. But then recently, like during my 3rd trimester now, because like my mom was mentioning that I can like, you know, eat or drink whatever, I mean like, you know, the normal stuff that pregnant women can eat. So I tried drinking tea like a few weeks ago. Well, technically it was actually last month, and I drank tea for the first time. Actually, it was actually my family's place, and I drank tea. Well, I drank the tea. Well, I didn't see. We made the tea. It was meant to be for, who was it meant to be for? I think it was meant to be for my dad, or was it my brother? I'm not really sure. But then yeah, he ended up drinking something else, so I was like, okay, no worries, I'll drink it. So yeah, it was actually alright. Like the taste buds, like the pregnancy taste, I actually liked the taste. So that was my first time drinking tea during this whole pregnancy months, basically, just pregnancy journey. So yeah, that was my first time drinking tea, and it was actually tasted good. I started drinking Milo. One time my first time I drank Milo. Oh, I drank Milo in the past, like before I was pregnant. So yeah, I discovered that I can actually have Milo. And when I drank Milo the first time during the pregnancy, normally, like in the past, like years ago, when the last, I don't remember the first time. I remember the last time. I don't remember the last time I drank Milo, actually, like hot Milo drink, like when I was not pregnant. But when I drank it, like the Milo hot drink, the thing is, when I drink hot Milo drink, I normally put sugar, right? So now during this pregnancy, the first time I had the Milo in the hot condition drink, it was so sweet. I did not like it. That was the first time. And then from then on, I learned my lesson. I'm like, okay, so during this pregnancy, my pregnancy taste buds, it does not like sugar because it's extra like sweet and sugary. So from then on, I've just been basically having hot Milo drink without sugar, but with cold milk as like a white version of the Milo drink. So yeah, so that's what I had. So I have been having basically what I can drink as a hot drink is hot Milo drink, yeah, without sugar. Yeah. I think that's about it for what I can drink. So there's also other things like I like drinking, like during this pregnancy, I like drinking sweet things like strawberry milk. Okay, so what I can't eat or can't drink. So in general, as I mentioned, like say for example with hard cheese. So what I can't eat, like for even with other pregnant women, we can't eat raw food. Example, sushi, like, oh, what else is there? And sushi is all I can think of right now is a raw food, but we can't eat raw food. And unpasteurized cheese, which is soft cheese, so that's what we can't eat. But so I guess some women, you know, this whole thing about hard cheese and soft cheese, they probably don't want to eat cheese at all during the pregnancy. Obviously for me, there's times where I don't even eat cheese like for a long time, but then even if I have cheese in like some kind of recipe that I have, maybe when I'm out, I always like ask them, like, is it soft cheese or hard cheese, or what type of cheese is it? It's kind of annoying, to be honest, but you know, gotta do what I gotta do. So yeah, so I can't eat soft cheese. Soft cheese is an example of, I think cheddar is one of them, not 100% sure, but yeah. Okay, so as I mentioned before, what I can't drink is I can't drink caffeine that's like, say for example, I don't know, 3-5 cups. That's like way too much in a day, so we have to limit ourselves to 1 cup of caffeine per day. Yeah, so what else is it? Oh, so this is what I also note down. I used to not be able to like what do you call it, the smell of whenever my family cooks like a recipe that has meat inside, like say for example beef, I think chicken as well, like they're cooking, but yeah, I couldn't stand the smell of cooking of meat that's in the pot. Like I always had to open up the windows to get or I have to go outside, get fresh air while, you know, my family's cooking something that has meat inside. I couldn't even stand like even when the dinner is ready or lunch. Yeah, I just can't. I didn't like the taste of the cooked meat. I think that was during my first trimester and probably halfway through my second trimester, or maybe throughout my second trimester as well. But now I can eat the meat again. Yeah, it's kind of crazy, but yeah, that's how I was about this whole meat situation, about the tastings of it. Yeah, so that's all I can remember actually. If you have any questions about this whole pregnancy cravings, or if you would like to share if you're pregnant as well, or you used to be pregnant, and you would like to share your pregnancy cravings and you know what you crave for, please share it in the comment section. I would love to know what other women out there, you know, what they can or can't eat, and their cravings. I would love to know your journey as well. So yeah, that's all I have for you guys. Thanks guys so much for watching. I hope you learned something, and yeah, I think that's about it actually. Okay, cool. So thanks guys, and I will see you guys next Monday for next new video. Alright, bye guys, have a lovely weekend.